Hello, my lovelies. My name is Courtney Jay, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I literally was like, wait a minute. I totally forgot to start the vlog off. So, hey y'all. I'm in the middle of getting ready because I'm going to a lunch, and I woke up around 11. Yeah, I woke up around 11 something, but I didn't get all the way up until 12. And I thought the pest control people were coming today around this time. So luckily no one came while I was in the shower, I don't think. But I didn't hear crap since then. So I don't know if they come in today or not. I don't know if they have a key to come in by themselves or whatever. I have no idea. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to a lunch before I go to the club and other things that I'm doing today. But I wanted to go ahead and just give you guys a quick little tutorial. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mother Trucking family. We're all chilling, loving, and high vibrational, all things Courtney Jay. But basically, this is how I do my lip liner. I go through so many black, dark brown lip liners because I have to find one that I like, and I like the pencil kind ones, but for some reason this one, like the other one that I have two different lip liners, one that I keep home and one that I take to the club with me. And for some reason, the freaking gray part of this smeared, or I don't even know, but I don't like that it did that. So what I do first, I outline my lips with the dark liner, and then I smudge my lips together. And then, depending on how I feel, I'll get a black liner or a burgundy liner. So, how am I feeling today? Since I'm wearing kind of green or whatever today, I've been wearing burgundy a lot lately. So, if I have a dark brown, then I'll do a brown. Probably do this. So this type of brown, if y'all can see, is like a dark brown. So then what I do, I put it under my lips like this. And I shade in the middle of my lips. Let me see. Y'all see what I mean? And I shade in the middle of my lips. That way it can give it that effect already. Dark, light, whatever. Ah! Look at my teeth. There we go. But yeah, so you know what's funny? I got into lip liner literally last year. Because at first I was like, I'm never going to wear makeup. Because like I said, I never was going to strip. I never was going to do a lot of things. But I was like, you know what? We're not going to stop ourselves or limit ourselves to what we can do. So I was like, I'm going to get into lip liner. Because I love how brown lip liner looks. So, yeah. And normally what I do after this, I put on a clear gloss first. But I'm extra, so I like to have different glosses. So I have a clear gloss that I keep in my purse, and I have a clear gloss that I put in my bag. If that makes sense. I'm trying to take this off. I'm still getting used to doing normal stuff, but with nails. And I just did the lip liner, so I don't want to bite it. I saw this TikTok where it was if you put tape over the paper, it'll take the paper off. And I have tape. I just don't feel like getting it. I really just don't. But I might. I don't like the look of paper being stuck on things. It's it just throws the whole aesthetic off. I don't like it. So yeah. This is NYX that I got from the hair store. So I'm just going to put this in my my purse and just scrape the paper off as much as I can, to be real. I pay my rent for the first time tomorrow. I'm excited. I do. I'm trying to figure out how it's supposed to work. Do I pay it today or do I pay it like tomorrow? Like, I know it's due tomorrow, but I wonder if I could just go ahead and pay it. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm gonna stop by the office though before I leave. This is right there. If my friend doesn't get here too early. And I gotta take my trash out. So yeah. I saw a bug in here last night in the living room. And I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. No, not today. No, not today. Man, this is really, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this another time. I don't feel like doing this right now. So instead, I'm just gonna use, I have the type of glosses that I get from the hair store. We have mango butter, honey, and then argan oil. So I'm gonna use the argan oil today. And then as a top coat that I like to put over my gloss, my other ones are in my dance bag, but I also got these NYX butter glosses. I like NYX butter gloss. So I think today I'm going to use this one. This is, what color is it? Dang. I wish I knew. This is what it looks like though, guys. It's like a burgundy color. Kind of, sort of. Put the clear gloss, on. As so. Okay, clear gloss first. And then you're gonna go in with your color. I like to use burgundy, darkish pink, and brown. Gives it a nice little tint. It's giving very much 2000s. That's really what my lip gloss stuff really caters to, honestly. 90s, somewhat early 2000s. So yeah. And then after that, I get a baby wipe and I clean it up. And just clean up the lines. It might not look like you're cleaning anything or moving anything, but trust me, you are. You very much are. Especially the type of lip shape you want to do. Okay, so now that's done. So that's how I do my lip makeup, guys. That's all I do. So I'm just wearing this with some shorts. However, I have a green jacket, oversized jacket that I'm gonna wear under it. So I'm gonna show you guys that afterwards. The sun wants to come out, but at the same time, it's not choosing to. But I know that it wants to. Oh, let me get my necklaces. But yeah, make sure y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna show you guys the fit once I get all ready and done and things of that nature. So yeah, just stay here. All right, y'all, so this is my fit. This is the makeup, my necklaces. I got this necklace from H&M. This is from Swarovski. My mom got it for me a couple years ago. Got this, it looks blue on screen, but it's really like an aqua green. Got this from Candy's Closet because she was giving away stuff. And I'm a thrifter, so I like taking things that other people don't want anymore if I like it. So I like it, so I got it. I hate that it looks blue because it's really like aqua green, but yeah. And then I have this bralette, which is regular shorts. So this is it. And my hair is tied in the back like that. So yeah, and I'm just wearing some gray Converse. If I was going somewhere like super fancy, I'll probably wear like my booties or something. My gray booties. But since I'm just going to a seafood place, I don't feel like I have to wear any heels with this. So I'm not going to. But yeah, I look good, I feel good. So I'm just waiting on my friend right now. And then I'll be on the way. All right, my lovelies, I am back home. I've actually been home for like an hour or two. And I've basically just been handling some personal things. But it is 6:15. I'm about to go ahead and go to this club to see about hire. And if I end up not getting hired, I'm going to go ahead and head to my urban club. But if I do get hired, then I'll be staying there tonight to see how it is on a Monday. And yeah, so basically I came back from eating lunch. I had yummy crab. It's like juicy crab, but I like juicy crab better because juicy crab just has more flavor in the sauce. But what I had today, normally what I get, I always get a shrimp seafood boil. So just shrimp, potatoes, eggs, and corn. I don't eat crab, even though I've had it before. Funny story, the first time I've ever had crab, I was cracking the crab open and it like busted on my face. So that's pretty funny. But, you know, and I eat crawfish sometimes when I'm with my sister, but mainly just shrimp. Y'all probably gonna be like, ew, you're eating the roaches of the sea. I know. But it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and get out there, do what I gotta do, get this night rolling. So just continue to stay tuned. Actually, change of plans. The manager that I need to speak to won't be at the other club until tomorrow. So that's good news to hear. So instead, I'm just going to clean up a bit here. Hey you guys, so I am at work. I've actually been here for a minute. I just totally forgot to vlog. But yeah, I just had some stuff to handle, like personal stuff to handle. I'm okay though. I've been, you know, talking to people tonight. Got myself some dances off and just talking to people, you know, just approaching. There's a lot of girls here, you know, and I just feel like, you know, I got on stage to raise my vibrations a bit, you know what I'm saying? And also I'm just going to talk to people. Like, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? So I'm excited about that. I'm really proud of myself, honestly. You know, I'm really working on not taking things so personal. I'm still working on it, you know? And I'm the type of person where it's like, okay, at some point in a conversation, if there's nothing else that needs to be said, you know, there's already a solution that was made, there's nothing else to really say. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just try to cut conversations short once I realize that anything that I say moving forward isn't going to change the overall outcome. But that's just, you know, that's just me though. So I've been trying to just focus on just being in good spirits and things of that nature. But this is my outfit, you guys. Ooh. This is my outfit. I love this outfit. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm in good spirits though. Just ordered me some food, tenders and a baked potato. So I'm about to give a guy a lap dance after he finishes his drink. But yeah, we're gonna continue to be in good spirits. Hello, my lovelies. So I have made it back home. I snacked a bit. I really honestly want to cook, but I'm just too lazy. I need more snacks. And I'm not gonna go grocery shopping because I'm out of town. So it doesn't make any sense, you know? So, but tomorrow's my off day. Well, technically today is my off day. So I'm gonna cook me something since it's my off day, you know? But yeah, work was pretty straight. I made some money when I got there, gave a few dances, blah, blah, blah. And there was a lot of girls there tonight for a Monday, but I mean, it's Memorial Day, so. And for a while, it was like nobody was throwing anything. And then after a while, people just started throwing stuff in the air. I got tip from this girl, you know, and I was like, that's really sweet. It was a group of them. And then she was like, you don't have to work too hard. You don't gotta do too much. Here you go. And I was like, oh, thank you. This one guy gave me some money just from conversation, but he said that he wasn't going to get any dances from me because I remind him too much of his daughter. But he was like, whenever I see you though, I'll just hand you it. And I was like, okay, I'm not offended that I don't have to do any work. That's perfectly okay with me. Listen, easy money. But overall, my day was pretty good. I had went out to lunch and everything, like I said. And then it got a bit annoying for personal reasons. And then I just, you know, let the shit go and continued on with my night. I didn't let it bother me. So I'm happy about that. I'm not going to be doing the after hours things for a while. So for future vlogs, whenever I do my Saturday vlogs, it's going to be a bit shorter because I won't be doing the after hours for a minute because I just need a mental break, you know. And I won't say I overwork myself because I don't think I overwork myself because I do enjoy what I'm doing. I just feel like certain environments I just need a break from. And yeah, I just need a break from that. But whatever we have in here, I'm grateful for. It started to pick up towards the end of the night, and I'm grateful for that. Obviously, I have some big bills in here from the dances that I gave, but yeah. I guess what I want to talk about in today's video, I think what I'm going to start doing as I'm getting my money sorted out before I count it. You know, we have chit-chat moments, little spiritual talks. My set talks is what I call it, set talk. So basically what set talks is, I started it in 2019 on my other Instagram page that I don't promote like that. It's called CVOTS. I'll put it up on the screen in case you guys want to check it out just to see what I was posting when I started my spiritual journey and stuff. It was just another way for me to just express how I felt about things. But basically, today, let's talk about taking things personal. So that's something I've been working on since I've been working at the strip club, even in life. And I know where the stuff stems from. You know, me taking things personal stems from me having to feel like I always had to defend myself growing up. So with anything that we do or say or think about ourselves, something stems from our childhood. Everything goes back to our childhood. So when it comes to your journey, whatever part of your journey you're in, you still have to analyze yourself and why you feel the way that you feel. So it was something expressed to me earlier, and I took it personal with certain things that were said, just certain things. And I didn't care for the delivery of how it was said to me. And I personally feel like, yes, I understand not everybody is going to talk to us a certain way. However, that doesn't mean that we have to tolerate disrespect, or we have to tolerate someone speaking to us in a way that we don't appreciate. Just like with our parents, for example. Our parents most likely talk to us any kind of way. So we grow up thinking that anybody else can talk to us any kind of way, and we shut out. It's about demanding your respect as a person, you know? And it's like, I understand that I am a businesswoman, and I'm growing in my business, and I'm growing my brand, and I'm growing with stripping, just being in this industry as a whole, and I'm taking baby steps with it because, you know, moving at my own pace. So I understand that not everybody I come across is going to talk to me in a way that I feel like is the best way to talk to me. But that doesn't mean I have to sit around and listen to it. The way I go about things, I'll know if I have like a bitchy attitude or something, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm being purposely disrespectful. Most of the time, once I get to a point where I feel like nothing that I say anymore will matter to the other person, I'm just going to say, I understand, and that's it. And it's like, I'm over it at this point, because nothing's going to change the overall outcome. Nothing's going to change how I choose to move forward, how that person chooses to move forward. So it's like, I'd rather just be like, okay, I understand, and just dead it on my end. Even though it'll still be important to the other person as far as me and my energy goes, I'm going to dead it, because anything that I say, you're not going to receive it in a certain way. So there's no point in me going back and forth. There's no point in me going back and forth with a person that I feel like is not speaking to me in a way that I'll receive it. There's always a way to communicate with someone. There's always a way to talk to people when there is a problem. And I feel like just because the principal knows going to talk to you a certain way doesn't give anybody the right to just be a certain way when you're trying to explain something to somebody. Especially if it's a miscommunication thing. And then it's like another thing. You can't tell people how they feel or how they think or whatever the case may be. That's just my philosophy, you know? We're all going to take things the way that we choose to take it. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like I can't even, look, unless it's totally obvious that somebody is blatantly just taking stuff too far or doing the absolute most, unless it's like absolutely obvious, then other than that, you just can't go up to someone and be like, you know, when they're expressing how they feel, you can't be like, oh, well, you're being XYZ, when actuality, that's just how you're perceiving it. Just like when that person was telling me about whatever, I took it personal because I perceived what was being said in that way. But I also know how to communicate to clear things up, so I won't have to go about the rest of my day with animosity in my heart. Whenever I feel a way about something, I talk about it right then and there. Unless it's something like really, really, really like heated, then I'll need some time for it. But most of the time, I like to speak about how I feel right then and there. And I don't come from a place of being a bitch unless it's something that really pissed me off. You know? I might have a little bit of annoyance in my voice, but I'll always say not to be disrespectful, not to be this, not to be that. But I can't do shit if someone's still going to take it that way after I blatantly said I'm not trying to be disrespectful and I'm not trying to be this, but I'm telling you what my intention is with what I'm saying. Delivery is very important. And growing up, I always had, you know, my mother tell me about my delivery with things, and that it's like, she would always tell me like how my delivery would be whenever I would defend myself. But in all actuality, it was just her not respecting my boundaries as her child and just being a person. So growing up, I felt like I had to just allow people to just walk all over me and talk to me any kind of way. You get what I'm saying? And now that I'm older, it's like, okay, I understand my delivery, you know, has to be a certain way because I don't want anybody to think that I am disrespecting them. But now when people are like telling me how I am being when I know I'm not being that way, and I like when I strictly know that I'm not being that way, it's like a problem. It's a problem, and I don't like that. But I also understand that I can't control how other people choose to perceive things, just like other people can't control how they, vice versa is what I'm saying. We can't control other people, people can't control us. So I just feel like a mental break is very much needed for me in certain parts of my life. Just taking a break from being around certain people, because it's an energy thing, and I don't like repeating myself. That's one thing I don't like, and that also stems from my childhood. I really just don't like repeating myself. I don't like feeling like I have to prove myself, because I know that I don't have to. And I don't like when I'm literally stating that I'm not having an attitude or I'm not being a certain way, but I keep being told that I am being that way, and this is how it's coming off. It reminds me too much of my childhood, when I would try to defend myself to my mother whenever she would be wrong about something, or try to dismiss how I feel. She'll dismiss my feelings by saying that I have an attitude and I don't need to do that, and I need to respect her because she's my parent. So now that I am an adult and I'm out on my own, I don't like to deal with those situations from people, from other freaking adults. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And I'm not confrontational at all. I'd rather just dead the situation. I'll be the bigger person and apologize. You get what I'm saying? And I'll just dead it. And I'm going to move forward from it. And the other people, they could still be hooked onto it. That's fine. But as far as me and me protecting my energy and my peace, especially because I know what I'm going through in my own spiritual journey and what I am working through, I don't have time to backtrack and stress over somebody perceiving something wrong about me when I'm stating my intention. And it's just a way that you talk about people. Please be mindful how you talk to people and what you say to them whenever you guys are in a disagreement, or you guys are having a conversation for clarity. Don't start, calling people names. Don't start ridiculing them, and just, there's a way to have a conversation. There's a way to go about disagreements. And there's a way to peacefully end a situation and respecting everybody's boundaries. My boundary is once it gets to the point of the conversation where anything is said is not being receptive and it's not going to change the overall outcome, then there's no point in continuing to talk. There's not, and sometimes, just like anybody else, I'll need to hear from somebody else explaining something a certain way so I can understand it from a different perspective, depending on what the situation is. And once, and I'm open enough, to listen to what other people have to say, especially if it's a problem with me and I explain the situation and somebody can tell me to look at it from this perspective. I'm very much open to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type to be like, oh, I'm always right, because of course not. But if I'm able to see things from a different perspective, then yeah, I'll apologize to a person now that I understand something from their perspective because it was explained to me in that way. But if I feel like everything else is bullshit, then everything else is bullshit. But still, the principle is just be mindful of how you freaking talk to people. Literally. It isn't like, I feel like it's not our job to stick around someone that purposely chooses to talk to us a certain way. Business or not, friendship or not. It's just, you don't have to tolerate disrespect. That's like being in a relationship and tolerating abuse or tolerating verbal abuse and narcissism, all because this person claims they love you, all because you work for this company. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. There's going to be people out there that will respect you, that will talk to you in a respectful manner and break things down to you in a respectful manner if it's really a freaking problem. Now, unless you really did something like low down and someone has to get on your ass, then yeah. But if it's just little shit, just little ass shit, and if it's just miscommunication stuff, that's not a reason to, talk to somebody a certain way. or get upset with them because they don't want to have the conversation anymore, because they already ended it by saying, I understand. Like, I'm working on not holding on to things so much. I'm currently just dealing with my emotions from my last relationship and dealing with being in the club and just growing in that. So it's like everything else that doesn't matter, like little catty disagreements and shit, after I address how I feel about something and the other party addresses how they feel about it, and once I already make a mental decision to do what is best for me, there's no reason to keep on talking about it. There's no reason to keep on talking about anything. It's not going to change my decision. All I know is that I'm always going to put me first, and I'm always going to do what's best for my peace, and that's never going to change. And you shouldn't do that either. Be mature enough to know when, you were possibly wrong about something or just misunderstood something. So be honest with yourself and be open with that, but never allow yourself to deal with disrespect from anybody. Never allow yourself to feel like someone is ridiculing you and someone's telling you, like, you're acting like this, you're being this, and you're being that, like, just basically, like, not validating your feelings. Because all of our feelings are very much valid. You get what I'm saying? So when it gets to a point where someone is making it seem like your feelings don't matter. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this set talk. I already separated my money. So hopefully we had a $300, $400 day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna most likely clean up a bit in my kitchen so that when I wake up tomorrow, I could just go ahead and cook me some breakfast, go to the leasing office to figure out how to pay my rent, because it's due today. And I don't know if I paid through the app or what, because there's not a button that says pay rent, and I don't want to overpay for something if I don't have to. It's all little, adult things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I love you guys so much, and I really hope you guys took something from my mini set talk. I really, really do. I hope I wasn't talking in circles, but I hope you guys understood the principle of what I was saying. But I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you are watching this. Until next time, my lovelies, stay blessed.